Hello my friends, this is Shred, the One-Eyed Gamer, and today, as you can see from the title, I have something very secretive to tell you. The secret UAV. Ooh, what is this? Well, my friends, I will tell you, I will share. But first, peekaboo fail! Sorry Gunsmoke, I do apologise. Peekaboo fail. What a shame. So, hello my friends. So today we have the VSAT hack equipped. Yes, my man AR Gunsmoke gave it to me for free, just because I'm an original HCU member. I get it for free. If anyone else wants the VSAT hack from Gunsmoke, you're going to need to subscribe to his channel and send him a nice message asking for it. But my friends, all VSAT hacks aside, what I have today, the secret UAV, or what I like to call the secret UAV anyway. Now, the technical term for the secret UAV, it's called a greenie, aka a teammate. That is the technical term. It's in the Oxford Dictionary. That is the name for the secret UAV, your teammates. So I'm going to jump straight into and explain what I do that gives me an edge over my enemies while running hardcore. Not just running solo, this works extremely well also when running in a party. So what I like to do, my friends, this is all about observation and awareness and memory. These are the things you need. And just a quick note there, if you see a van or vehicle on fire, shoot it like I did, because you don't want these exploding, you know, when you're on a good streak. It sucks. But anyway, back to the info. So yeah, like I said, you need memory, observation, and just all-round map awareness and knowledge, and just remember. So the first thing I like to do when I go into a lobby, I look at my teammates. I look at, you know, the player list, who's in the lobby, who's in my team, and if I can, I try to memorize, you know, maybe someone who's in my team who has a very distinctive name. So we'll say, for argument's sake, a random greenie, we're going to call him Joe. Okay, so Joe, he's first prestige, level 27, and he likes to run around with the Remington. Okay, this is this is Joe. So what I like to do, if I'm in a position, say there's a corner or a stairway, and one of my teammates is either behind me or beside me, I tend to let them go first down the stairway. Or around a corner. I let them go first. So if whoever it is, if Joe goes forward and he gets a kill, then he gets the kill. Good stuff. Fantastic. Hopefully he can get a UAV or something and I don't have to do this. But if Joe goes down the stairway, or he, you know, goes around the corner and he dies, you immediately know there's an enemy there. There's an enemy, you know, hiding behind some cover, aiming down like a line of sight. He could be head glitching, he could be corner camping. You have to think of all these different scenarios, and if your map knowledge is good, which Gunsmoke always states, map knowledge is everything. If you know that area, you can kind of maybe guess in maybe one or two places if they're camping or head glitching. You then know where they're going to be, so you can then prepare yourself to go into that engagement. You can go into that engagement with a little bit more confidence, knowing you can kind of guess where the enemies are. That's my first theory. So that's kind of like you let the teammate, you know, he is your little marker, your little notifier. So if he dies, you know there's going to be enemies about. Now, another thing I do, if I'm cruising around the map myself, if I'm staying away from my teammates, if I'm on a high streak, if you're on a high gun streak, it's always recommended stay away from your teammates. You know, just so you don't get team killed and then these kinds of things, and you don't get caught in a cluster of gunfire. You know, where the enemy teams are gonna get, you know, 3 or 4, you know, quad feeds or something, and then they're gonna have a rack of tags, and then they're gonna get their score streaks. So stay away from your teammates as much as you can. But obviously, them being your teammate, you know, obviously their name appears above their head. So as you're playing, you can always see their name like through walls and through buildings and things like that. Have a glance at their name, and if they're heading in a direction in which you're going, remember that person's name. So if they die, you know, right, there's enemies up, there's enemies coming up, there's enemies going to be in this area. Then you've got to think about, is there going to be 1 enemy, 2, 3, 4? You have to think about these things, so then you can decide either double back, turn around, go back the way you came, and maybe go a different direction, maybe try and do a different kind of flanking route, or you know, if you're brave enough, just go diving straight in. You know where the enemies are, so you can go up, sights up, and ready, you know, to pick off 2 or 3 enemies at a time. And this, like I said, this works extremely well when working in a party of 6, because obviously you know all your teammates' names, you know who they are. So if I'm running with the HCU, let's take GMAC for example. So if GMAC is going someplace, I see him die on the kill feed, so always pay attention to your kill feed if there's no UAV up. If you see he dies, right, you know where he was. Say it was, you know, in the centre of the map here on grind. You know, there's going to be enemies there, they're going to be head glitching, they're going to be coming up the stairways, up the ramps, around corners, sitting in corners. And for me, I kind of come up with this theory because I don't always use a headset. Especially if I run in a party, and I've mentioned this before, running with the HCU guys, our time differences are different, so I don't always have my headset on because it's, you know, early hours in the morning and stuff, so I can't hear them communicating and saying, right, there's enemies here, there's enemies there. I've got to try and work out on my own where they are, unless VSATs and stuff are up. So if I see GMAC die, then I know, right, there's an enemy here, there's an enemy there. And it works. It works a treat. It really does. It takes a little bit of practice. I mean, there's not a lot of practice involved. It's just a good quick memory and just good map knowledge and good observation and awareness, like I've said before. So if you like this video, my friends, if you like the secret UAV, give it a try. Try it out for yourself. See how you go on. Let me know in the comments below. Like the video as always, and subscribe if you've never seen me before. And until next time, fail for the ending. Until next time, my friends, adios amigos. Bye, guys.